welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my budget for the first paycheck in February 2020. Before I get started, I just want to thank you guys for being here. Thank you for following and subscribing to my channel. I really look forward to doing these videos now, and I'm just so thankful to have you guys. So thank you so much. If you hear any noise in the background, it is my son. He is here in my office with me. He refuses to leave, so he is here playing. So please, excuse the noise up here. Hopefully he stays quiet, but if he doesn't, that is what it is. I am going to start by doing my monthly layout. I have my stickers here that I'm going to be using. These are the Happy Planner stickers, and then these I got from Michael's. It's Chrissy Ann. I like to use those sometimes. And then this is just a budget sheet, a budget sticker pack that I got from Michael's as well. And I'm trying to use up my stash, so I have those. And then I made some for myself to use that I have here. And so I'm going to go ahead and start on this monthly budget. Alright, so I have all of my bills and everything written down. The things that I need to pay have the paid stickers, and then everything else is automatic payments. Those are automatic, so I'll just check those off as they have cleared. This is a budget meeting for me and my husband, and this is a budget review video that I want to do. I did not do one for January. The end of January was really hectic for me when I was supposed to be doing this video, because my son had a seizure at school, and it was just really crazy. We had to go through doing a lot of paperwork to clear him for a concussion because he had bumped his head. It was just, it was kind of frustrating, but we got all of that done, and I just didn't do anything. I didn't stuff any cash envelopes. I didn't do anything. I just focused on taking care of him for that time, and that was it. So hopefully this month I can go ahead and get a budget review done for you all. We didn't have any appointments or anything that we know of that's coming up that I may need to put money aside for our co-pays or medications, anything like that. So this is pretty much what we have for this month. So now I'm gonna flip over and write out some monthly goals, and I will be right back. My monthly goals. One goal I have is to meal plan. I find that when I meal plan, I do a whole lot better at sticking to my grocery budget, which isn't much. It's right around $300 a month for a family of 6. So that's not a lot at all. I really need to increase that. So that's one reason why I want to have $250 in sales on eBay. I want to have $250 in sales on eBay, so that I can increase, at least my grocery budget some. And I also want to pay off a little more debt. We need to file our taxes. I will wait around forever and until the last minute almost, but we need to file those taxes, and I want to make an extra payment to our debt of $500. So those are our monthly goals. And now I'm going to go ahead and come in and fill in everything with our monthly budget. I'm not sure where my video cut off at, but I have filled out my monthly budget portion. These are our budgeted amounts, and of course I'll come back in and fill in the actual amounts and the difference as the bills come. Now I'm going to fill out my bill pay checklist. So I have my bill pay checklist done. All of my bills are listed along with their due dates and the amount, and as I pay them I will go ahead and check off those things. I'm going to go ahead and check off the ones that have been paid because today is the 6th, I think, and a lot of these bills have been paid already. Okay, I had to go turn the television on for him and give him a little snack. Maybe that'll keep him quiet. But I filled out the bill pay checklist, checked off the bills that I've already taken care of. And then I have my expense tracker, my monthly, my paycheck to paycheck budget from the Budget Mom. And then I'm going to go ahead and fix this for my sinking funds and all of that, and I'll be right back. Alright, you guys, our power went out, and I just left and went to the park to try to add some stuff to Facebook Marketplace and wait for the electricity to come back on. I'm thankful for the linemen who worked on everything and got our electricity back on. But I'm gonna pick up where I left off because my camera keeps cutting off too, so I'm gonna try to get through this pretty quickly. So I was just putting my stickers down for my cash envelopes and sinking funds, and I also did the weekly check-in, where did my money go, and a budget review. So now I'm going to go ahead and get into the actual budget for this paycheck. And I've already filled in the budgeted portion, and now I'm going to come in and I'm going to fill out what our actual amounts were. So that paycheck and the rollover amount was the same. So that gave us $2,316.80 for this paycheck. Our tithes was I wonder why I did that. Hold on just a second. I might be off with that. All right. So our tithes was $211. Our mortgage, I still paid $1,200. Our cell phones is $100. Navy Fed credit card was still $298. Netflix and Hulu stayed the same. $13.87 for Netflix and $58.83 for Hulu. And our credit check stayed the same as well. And I really like the credit checks. I know it's probably something that we can cut and just about add $20 into our budget, but I really like it because our stuff came up on the dark web or something like that. And we were being, I guess, kind of hacked because people were trying to use my email. I know with USAA, I was getting messages that like I was accessing my account from somewhere on the other side of the world, and it wasn't me. So I'm glad that we do have this and that we did get that notification at least, and it helps us just kind of keep up with our credit and where it's going. Right now we really don't care too much about it because we're trying to pay down debt, but we're not trying to get anything, but you know, we still like to look at it, I guess. So our bill total still came out to $1,902.60, which left us with $414.20. This is the amount that we're going to use for our cash envelopes. So gas still got $100. Our groceries is going to get $125. Our household is getting $35. Haircuts is getting $25, and trash is getting $12. And that gives our envelope total, it comes out to $297, and that will leave us with $117.20. We are going to leave that in our checking account to roll over into the next paycheck, because we're going to need that. And we've done pretty good with rolling that amount over, because we did roll over $215. I think we should have had, let's see, I think we should have had $288.55 left to roll over to this next paycheck, but of course that did not happen. Again, the end of the month, the last few days of the month was kind of hectic with CJ having the seizure at school, and then he ended up going to the emergency room from the school, and I stayed in the ER with him for 6 hours, and I had not eaten all day. I got the call that he had a seizure at school. It was about 1:30 in the afternoon, and I had just gone downstairs and put some clothes in the dryer and turned on the toaster oven to warm some taco shells when my husband called and said he had a seizure at school and he was going to go pick him up. And I was like, no, I'll go pick him up. I didn't understand why they didn't call me, but that was something else. They didn't call because they said our house number was listed as my work number, and they didn't want to call me at work. So you know, this mama kind of got a little, mouthy, and probably, I was upset about it because it doesn't matter if it's my work number or not. My child had a seizure, and you made the decision to take him to the emergency room for that seizure. I deserve to have a phone call to discuss that. So that was the reason for not contacting me at home. But anyway, I thought I was just going to go pick him up from school, And then when I got halfway into town, they said that they were taking him to the emergency room. So the whole time I'm thinking I'm just going to come back home and eat, and that's not what happened. So after the 6 hours, I went to Popeyes and spent $30. I was a little upset about it, and I felt like it was a waste of my money. Mommy. Yes. Say that Nana hang off. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. Yes, tell Amari to give you some. Okay. All right. Close my door, please. Thank you. Okay, that was my CJ. But I felt like it was a waste of my money only because I really could have eaten at home if I would have just waited 40 more minutes, because the emergency room is about 40 minutes away from our house. I could have just ate those tacos, but I did learn that I eat when I get stressed, and that was just kind of a stressful thing for me. And the next day, the same thing happened. I got up and I took him to the school to go get his blanket. That's he's attached to his blanket and his thumb. Those are his comfort things. And when I got there, the nurse told me that I had to do some concussion protocol paperwork or something like that, because she felt that he had a concussion, even though the doctor said he did not have a concussion or anything else. But I ended up having to take him back to the pediatrician to get that paperwork filled out. And again, I went to I went to Sonic first when I found that out, and I got an Oreo a la mode. I wasn't even hungry. I was just, I don't know, I do that when I get stressed. I just want to eat. So I got that, and then I had to make the appointment to take him in, because they weren't just going to sign the paperwork because they didn't see him. They didn't even know anything about seizure, anything. So I had to take him back, and when I took him back to the doctor, I left from there and I went to McDonald's and I got me something to eat, and I came home and I cooked and I ate again. So that's what happened. I eat when I'm stressed. So the money that we had left over, a lot of it went to, once again, eating out. And it was all me this time. It wasn't my husband, wasn't a joint thing. It was just me. All right, so now thank you for listening to me rant about my stressful little week last week. Now I'm going to go ahead and stuff my cash envelopes. So I'm going to put this to the side. Get my money. Alright, so I have all my money set up, and we're going to go ahead and start with our gas. And so I'm going to put a deposit in my gas of $125. And I have $24.69 left. So now I should have $149.67. $149.69, I'm sorry. Then we're gonna go to groceries. I had to make me another envelope because the other one kind of popped. So I'm going to stuff the groceries. I should have $35 left. 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. I'm going to add 125. So now I have 100, 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. So I have 160. And just so I don't make this video too long, I'm going to fill everything out at the end. So household is going to get 35. So that's 20, 35. And my household is actually empty. Medications, we're not stuffing that this paycheck. The next one we're going to do is haircuts. And haircuts has 5 left. And it is going to get 25. So that's 25 plus 5 makes 30. 20, 25, 30. And then trash is going to get the remaining $12. And we still have $12. I don't know, we had 2 trash stickers left, and we hadn't really needed it. We only been putting 1 trash can out, so that's probably why. And I kind of budgeted for 2 trash cans per week. So that's 10, 11, 12. And I'm just going to add that. And so now we have 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. $24. Alright, so our cash envelopes are stuffed and our budget is done for this paycheck. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Please comment down below if you have anything that you would like to share or any questions that you would have for me. And please don't forget to subscribe. I would love to have you here on this journey with me. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.